Welcome back to Taco Bowler Gaming. My name is Taco Bowler. Today we continue our run playing as Tunis, going for the Sons of Carthage achievement. And in the last one, we declared war on Naples, finally called the Ottomans into our wars for a change. Excuse me. And we're going for things. Specifically, I want to take these three provinces here that are in the Genoa trade node. Not actually sure I'm going to be able to do that in terms of this. Yeah, we can. Papal State and Venice are still a part of the coalition, but Venice no longer really matters, and the rest of these are meaningless. Of course, the alternative would be something like this, but that's too much, so... yeah, we just would like those, and maybe war reps. We'll be able to do a lot to them by the time all is said and done. Not overly concerned about their army. A little bit concerned. I would like the Ottomans to get over here and start harassing, because this is a little bit vulnerable over here. But as long as we can hold on, it should be okay. Yeah, I would like the galleys to come over here. Yeah, see, this is vulnerable. I would like to finish these sieges. Massively would enjoy finishing the sieges. Nah, we'll allow both colonies to grow. That seems like a good idea. Never figure out if that's the one that's going to be, starting up a second colony or what it does there, but just does base tax, and we're not worried about a second colony because there's no room, literally no room. There's no other place to colonize. I'd love this, but looks like Castile's already gotten to there. This is just allowing me to get into Songhai, which actually we should do that. Alright, we have won the siege of Napoli. This is going to start a navy fight, which is why we moved our galleys over there. I noticed that their navy was all in Napoli. None of it over in the other fort. Where are you going now? That's farmlands, okay. Yeah, you're going in there, so we will head over there and push you back out. Oh, hey, the Ottomans have shown up. While we're at it, let's make sure we have all the provinces that we want. How did you get... This should still do a zone of control, but I guess this would oppose that zone of control. Merchant guilds gain 10 influence. They do not need more influence. Losing all that stuff. I don't want to give them more influence. We kind of have no choice, though. It would be really great. Ottomans, I told you to be over here. What are you doing attacking down here? Yes, you're going to take that army out, and that'll be nice, but really? I don't need you down there. I don't. I want you up here. Alright, you go there, you go there, you go there, you come back around here. I think we took out the entire navy that time, which I enjoy. I am no men left. No men whatsoever. We're at 71% siege as well. We're about to lose our great power status. Oh, this is splendid. Thank you. Finally. Alright, you guys up here. Whole army come back together. Actually, regular consolidate that one. And take this 41 unit out and destroy it. And that is because of my current navy size, specifically with the amount of transports I currently have. Getting back to 25, good idea. I know that, let's see. Yeah, combat width is 24, so I'm going to actually get back to 24. And I know that it's 26 with the cannons, but this is at least something. It's a start. Yeah, you can do that. With diplomatic relations, +1. And of course the merchant. Let's figure out what to do with the merchant. Alright, so we have Genoa, that's what we're working on right now, getting more in Genoa. I'm wondering, this is going to be another test, I think. Is it more valuable to have someone collecting in safety? No. Even though it's 32%, but it's like 32% of like 4. Versus this is a lot, even though we only have 2% here. We're going to transfer trade power out there, and I'm going to try to transfer it to Tunis first and see. Oh! See what it is here. We're at 4.79. And that goes to 4.86 versus. Why does it take this long? Why did I do that? Oh, now it's 5.73. Up to Genoa. Wait a minute, does this go to Genoa or Venice? It goes to Venice. Oh. Oh, that goes to Genoa. I can't send Alexandria to Tunis. Okay. So then that begs the question of whether sending this up to Tunis would be better, but I don't think that's a... Yes, we have a ton of the trade power in here, but it's 2 or 4. So, no. Hey, Florence wants out. Florence, let's talk. We're going to begin with trade power, war reps, money. That's all I want from you. Go away. We're going to bring you down here. And let's get our person back. We take all that. We get money. We get war reps. No one of importance cares, and we have troops with all the people who would be theoretically of importance. So let's just get as many of these as we can. I can get them all. Alright, this seems good for me. 209 admin. I say we just wait. Yes, they have unconditional surrender. $208 admin. Calls for peace will be coming. Let's at least get to calls for peace. Because that's all it says, right? We must send the peace offers to be automatically accepted as soon as possible, or calls for peace will be heard throughout the nation. It doesn't say the war will end without us getting anything. I think that's the penalty. There's the call for peace. want to get as close to 200 as we can before the war exhaustion really kicks in. Get a few more months in. Just a few. Wonderful. We can keep the Ottomans at war. They kept us at war long enough. Songhai. We have plenty of spy network on you, but that's not able to do anything until we complete our colony, which we're a long ways away from. So I'm not actually sure that that's worth anything to us at all. Morocco. You have a conquest CB on us. We have a conquest CB on you. Alright, let's just get out of this. We'll do our best here. Because I would like to send my army this way. And I would like to fight Morocco. And there is the second. So we need 103 for the last one. And this unfortunately goes back to 1, but is what it is. And that is something we could upgrade, but I don't really want to because reform progress. Or wait, reform progress is reformation, I think. Really, Ottomans? We agreed on a separation of money. You don't get to renege on that agreement now. Not the way it works. By the way, we could use a papal state. One of these. Hey, we can purchase an ability in the Age of Discovery. Higher developed colonies. We're doing a colony. Granted, it's only going to be the one, but we're doing a colony. Alright, Morocco. What's your total? 88. Morocco, you want to be a vassal. I don't care if you think you do or not. You do. Oh, that can't be their only fort. It is. Okay. You're the good one, right? Yeah, you are. They have almost no one present. Alright, so you guys, you're going to head back over protecting trade. I think Genoa is the proper one to do. I would listen to Alexandria right now, but I still think Genoa is the proper one to do for this. You're going to send your 4,000 troops randomly about. I mean, if you are, okay. I mean, you can harass me all you want. It's not really going to matter. I'd like to just take the land. And I guess that's another question, is where are your cores? I think they're all up here. So I could just outright take it and then release. Maybe that's the right play. Although that would create... rebel armies. Unless we're able to crush them. Not sure we're going to, but we're going to give it a good try. I invest in a new idea. I do think that we have the stuff to do that. Let's do that. And then, let's see, reinforce speed, land attrition for enemies. We're 1 month away from having the stuff to do this. Very curious why we only have 59% war score. I'm going to guess that one of these remaining provinces is the war goal. It's the only thing that I can think of would cause that. Alright, so we can do 102 here. If we can crush their armies, then we full annex and release. It's, you know, the obvious choice, especially when it's only 17 aggressive expansion. For sure. Alright, they will agree to it. We want them to keep all their cores. There's that. And then Morocco. Now, they like me. I'll even get married to them. It's so wonderful. Okay. Alright, so we've taken out the Christians, we've taken out the Muslims. Mamluks would, I think, be the only real option left for any real conquest. Because that would be far enough away from everybody. I mean, we didn't really anger anyone over here. Because no one exists well enough. But I guess we could see if this is an option. But it's technically an option. Because we outnumber them, we would destroy them militarily, but I'd rather pick them off as we go. Who's the rebel? Oh, Air. Okay. So the Ottomans would come into this. We could destroy the Mamluks. We don't have any manpower. We have plenty of war exhaustion. We don't really have money to do mercs instead. So for a while, we would be counting upon the Ottomans to do something. You're at 8. You're at 8. I'm at 8. Karaman would be wiped out. Hisankaifa could be wiped out by the Ottomans. That would lower things. Now, why not? Come on in over there. Morocco, welcome to the family. Siege. Siege. That'll harass them if nothing else. Why aren't you going over here? Actually, gather up over here. Gather up over there. And Air is not going to be able to deal with that. I don't want to deal with it. Not for a while, at least. That's farmlands. It's like, I'd love to get over here, but That's farmlands. I'm expecting them to flood their troops over into my territories, which is fine. Fort defense, morale of armies. Morale of armies. Alright, I don't know what I can actually get. Could get that. And that would be fine. That would be fine. That would get me the wonder in Cairo. Which is not a bad one. Indeed, it is a very good one. This fort should stop them. And it is a desert, which doesn't provide a defensive bonus. But it will provide a distraction. Let's get a defensive edict going here. But yeah, if my understanding of everything is correct, that should stop them. Which, granted, my understanding of things has been a little bit off. More than a little bit off recently. Oh, great, we're having flu. But they have come down here. We should spy network them while getting a claim on Rome. And for now, we don't need to worry about... Yeah, so here comes even more troops. This was very much expected. Actually, pull up over here. We can get through. They can get through right here to kind of anywhere. We need a fort right here. That's actually desert. This is highlands. That's a better one. I don't think it corresponds with anything. I think we can do that. Yeah, they're gonna play all through there. Hey, you want to go down and defeat my rebels? I wouldn't mind that. Alright. Trying to figure out why my fleets wouldn't converge. They wouldn't converge because I had the army selected. Alright, Karaman. Hi. Give me stuff. I have no diplomats to send. I did need diplomats. Yeah, so the Ottomans are coming in on the north. That was part of the plan. And looks, you don't have any vassals left, do you? No. I'm very glad that the Ottomans are not going to require, you know, I didn't promise them land or anything. They didn't need that. So that defensive edict doing its job. Do I have a... I do have a fort defense. Defending fortifications is becoming a science in itself. Squeeze the last advantage. Okay. I'm going to switch to that. See if that slows down the siege time. Because I think it might. Pretty much like anything to slow them down. Keep them here, keep them trapped. Because they can't even get down into here. They're stuck here until they take that fort. And as long as they're working there, the Ottomans are flooding in from the north. So this is working out perfectly, exactly as I planned. This is done in 2 years. So that fort will not happen in this war, but it will be good for the next one. It's in Kaifa. Same stuff. And they're gone, so it's just the Mamluks now. And hopefully they'll move some of their troops back this way instead of flooding into my lands. Not really sure what they're going to do about it, but hopefully that's the hope. I like how we have 11 war score, despite the fact that they have all this done and they have the war goal. Like, that doesn't matter. But what's their percentage of the war goal? Yeah, they're ticking war scores at 7.2, and we still have 10%. Ooh, we have Neapolitan separatists. We should probably deal with those. 107. We're not going to deal with those yet. We'll lose 40 ducats instead of 25 military power. That's not a choice. So yeah, there's no way we're fighting this, but just simply having that fort there, in that spot, blocking in the correct places, is allowing for the Ottomans to take out Karaman and allow them to take out Hisn-Kaifa and to come flooding into Syria. So that's the thing. We also could use one of our diplomatic spots on Syria. Right, so we've lost the siege. What are they going to do? They are coming west. They do not seem to care one iota. Yes! So, thing number 2 was to try and trap them on the island. You have 26, right? Yes, you do. Was to try and trap them on the island. It does look like they're there, but as long as the troops are going to hang out, they're going to be able to get both locations. We can turn off the edict now. A little bit surprised that we can do that quickly. I'll go ahead and turn on an edict here for local offensiveness. So again, we're just worried about that. All right, what do I do with these troops? You know what? I think we can shift consolidate, go to the end of the month. I think we can surprise these troops, and I think we can wipe them. Their reinforcements are nowhere near. They're not going to get any warning. We're just going to drop 26 on 15. And then you come out here, and they can't retreat. No. You get in here. What I'd like to do is to go nab the war goal. That in and of itself was devastating to the Mamluk army. So I think what we're going to do instead is just pop them on the ships, and we're going to bring them back to where they were, safe behind these defenses. Although admittedly, maybe not safe as we'd hoped. I think that they're safe there. And we're going to wait for the next trap we can spring. Meanwhile, we're going to watch the Ottomans continue to siege down here, and hopefully, yeah, they're starting to give us land. So that should be fine. Let's see what we can get done. So here is another potential spot. So I want you to actually get back up here. Because again, we have troops far away. We have a 16 stack that's going to wind up on a Highlands fort with its reinforcements way too far away. So shift consolidate. We're going to fight this. We now are going to be defenders on a Highlands. And there we go. Now we can just pop a ride on up here. And be gone. We actually can probably swing back here. And maybe start to retake things. No, I think stay here. I think that's okay. I think I'm going to go ahead and end this episode here. My thing's going off telling me that we're out of time. And I don't think that we're within 10 minutes of winning the war or anything like that. Yeah, we're 154 away from winning this, but I think right now the Mamluks have made way too many mistakes. So they are long ways away. They're definitely going to lose this war. It's just a matter of playing it smart. So we'll continue to play it smart. I've been talking about gaming. Hope you've enjoyed. If you did, please do like, please do comment. Please just subscribe down below. All that stuff really helps me know that things are working, and I'll see you next time.